Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades, There is no update name. There is no update name. We are just playing good old Hades. Alright guys, let's do this one more time. Greetings everybody, welcome to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades. Now, we're gonna grab our money back again, and then we're gonna put... I have 3 dashes. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a lot of small dashes going on. That is very, very interesting. Alright, let's get this party started. That is very, very interesting. I'm all for trying out the new special most of all. Poseidon, sure.
Good tidings, nephew. I've learned that you have managed to get all the way to ASPHODEL. Fine work. Now you just keep on going.
I did exactly that quite a few times by now, thank you very much. Tile Lash has to be so good with this, right? Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second, we have to do this properly. We have to do this properly. Give me my enemies. There they are. I think... Do we get it on every dash? It kind of looked like we didn't. It's kind of hard to say, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't think we're actually getting the tile dash effect on every dash there is. Let's do it again. Maybe we do, but we're just knocking enemies a little bit too far, too quickly by accident. It's hard to say.
Make father mad.
Alright, now for the big maiming.
Now.
One false move is all it takes here, boy.
I am aware.
Can't touch me.
Ooh! He's maimed, he's gonna die.
Useless.
He's maimed too. One down, the other one's gonna bite the dust in a moment as well. Crushed him into the wall. There's a lot of brimstones in here, and I hate it. Hate to see it. Got no cast stone, I got no cast stone back. And got them all. Got them all.
Hapless wretched.
Don't you let your father or let anybody push you around, Zagreus.
Now that I can do. Also got an achievement with that. Hold the onions. Hilarious. There's no onions in this run. There is a hammer. Let's see if we get some kind of special hammer just for this weapon aspect. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, first of all, I made a critical mistake when I picked up the tile dash because it actually knocks my enemies too far away to actually get off the maiming attack, which is a little bit of a problem, but we'll stick around with it. Rush kick. I don't know what I can expect rush kick to do for me in here.
Perfect fit.
I wonder if the rush kick is still going to maim our enemies or not. There's only one way to find out, and find out exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm curious. Alright. We kicked him. So basically what this does for us, at least for the moment, is it gives us enough range to actually use our special a bit more reliable again, even though we do have the Poseidon dash, which is a non-to-god blessing. But we need to see an enemy that is a little bit sturdier than those jokers to see if we can get anything fancy out of that. There's Aphrodite. Oh yeah, we can still maim our enemies even with that rush kick. That's good, that's great. Boom, baby. There probably isn't all that much point to it. I mean, yes, there is still a little bit of point to it, because we do get a bit of extra damage.
You met Achilles after all, Godling?
I did.
He was quite instrumental in the war of my design. Still, he resisted my attempts to sway his actions. You tell him simply I admire him.
Simply, she said. Simply. I see what you did there, girlie, and I appreciate it. Alright, let's see here.
I feel fabulous.
Do we go for Poseidon or Artemis first? I think we go for Poseidon first. Let's see. Okay, first of all, I'm very happy that this isn't the sneak fight. And yeah, he actually did more damage to me there, because we maimed him, and then his explosions hit me. That is definitely something we have to be on the lookout for. I think it's gonna be a very fun weapon to play around with for the sake of just having fun. I don't think it's gonna be a highly competitive weapon. But we shall see. I have been wrong before about these things. I could be wrong about it again. But yeah, you basically lose out on your fast attacks. Trade them for these slow swipes, which are not necessarily bad, but I think the fast attacks of the regular fist, they have a certain charm to them. And then, you still have a regular special, nothing fancy about that, but your dash special has a big extra damage component into it, but also makes enemies hit harder. I feel like that last point is probably going to be a pretty big deal breaker for super heated runs.
A palm of power.
I gotta say, just swiping enemies like that is actually kind of fun. Tidal dash. Let's take the tidal dash. And you know, we could have gotten those heavy knuckles too. Who knows how this interacts with that? Maybe it just adds extra damage. Maybe we attack even slower, but for really big chunks of punching damage. That would be nice. Good stuff. And there's the big guy. He's dead. And he is dead as well.
Power of Olympus.
Power of Olympus. We put this one into the... Probably the Razor Shot's going to give us more damage than the Artemis 8. And gems. We do need gems.
Never, let's try it.
You leave my troves alone.
I will not. I will not. Here's the thing, Hades. You are not spilling the beans. I will rob you poor. You're the god of riches, so you can stand having your pockets loosened up a bit, right?
Now.
There we go, 67. And then we grab the Demeter boon. There's the Demeter boon for us in every run apparently these days, and I do not hate it at all. We take the Snowburst in here. We could go for the HP, but I don't think we really need it. Not right now.
Why, look who's here, Baldy.
It's
so
me.
How do you like the surface, hey, Prince said? Now that you've finally had a chance to see it for yourself. Not too bad, I hope.
It's pretty okay.
It takes some getting used to, that's for sure. I'm not sure I'll ever grow completely accustomed to it. Do you miss it, sir?
Oh, you know, I still have almost everything that matters, and the rest, it makes for precious memories I didn't have up there.
Well, that's awfully positive of you.
Sure, here
As
you go.
per always, we don't know you any different.
See you again, right?
Yeah, of course. I will be here again sooner rather than later, probably. Do we take her attack? I think we take her attack just because it gives us another debuff. I actually want to buy a key here. I bought that key because I wanted to see if they change that you maybe get an extra reroll for that, because the price on that is actually fairly steep.
Prince Zagreus, you are trespassing beyond the limits of your authority. I am under orders to stop you.
I feel like this dialogue has happened a long time ago.
Come on, Meg, why so formal all of a sudden?
What?
We've been through this countless times. Wait, is it because...
Oh, come on, Zag. Will you just learn to play along for once? Come on and fight me like you...
Okay, she was just making a show out of it. I was like thinking that this is gonna be some sort of fancy special dialogue that was supposed to play out a lot sooner than this. And yeah, I can't help but notice that we are not getting that maim damage off against her, because every time we would get it off, she's already falling down into her shield period.
She's going to be mad.
But against some of the other bosses, maybe that's gonna be nice. We shall see. But yeah, for the moment, we're actually having a little bit of a slower run going on in here, but that may, or may not,
You're not permitted to leave.
change
Tartarus.
around at some point in the hopefully not so distant future. Now,
Try a different one.
for the next number. For my next number, I would like to bring in... Who would I like to bring in here? There's nobody in particular I'm looking out for right now. Let's bring in Demeter, because I'm still wanting to see some kind of extra dialogue out of her.
Let's go up.
Let's go up. It has to happen at some point. At the very least, Persephone has to mention her at some point. You know what? We can make a little experiment. I wish I would have thought of this sooner, but we can have a little experiment. We can try, but probably not a good thing to do it right now, because we just have a lot of natural dialogue. But we should absolutely try to bring Demeter's keepsake all the way up to her. Maybe she will react to it in some way. Okay, you know what? We can dash attack super fast. I just realized that. And it's glorious. Look at this. Also, thanks for all the snacks. That is actually working out rather nicely. I like it. Give me that. And keep moving. We got 8 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. And we are meeting Eurydice over here. Bless it. The dash strikes actually feel pretty cool. Like this. Oh, I think that actually has potential.
Come on, gotta tell you, hun. Orpheus sure is different since last he and I met. You know, back when he was still living and breathing and all.
Well, he doesn't have any curls anymore, I guess.
I think the experience of trying to rescue you, failing, dying, becoming court musician, refusing to sing, then being locked in solitary confinement, then finding out about you probably did a number on him. Why, is everything all right? You seem to be getting along last I saw.
Oh, we're getting along great. Better than ever. He used to be a bit more of a hotshot, but now it's like he's a little more, what's the word? Sensitive? Now I can always tell exactly what's on his mind.
Is that good or bad, though? Okay, we're not going to further comment on that. Good. Great. Splendid. I actually really would have liked to see the answer to that question.
Take care.
Maybe next time. Alright, now for my next number. I'm going to absolutely not strike that guy down, I guess. There you go, though. Oh man, okay, I think I see it all coming together now. We go for a dash upper and then spam our super strong dash attacks. Oh no, super strong dash attacks, but our fast dash attacks. And I think you can see that Poseidon's actually working out nicely for this now.
How do we pick the pace up just a little, cuz? Or maybe by a lot? Whatever you have the mood and stomach for right now.
We take the side hustlers early, of course, of course. Artemis or Demeter. We go for Demeter, I think. We don't really need any of these thingy magics, though. Gilgamesh and Enkidu. The Final Fantasy fan in me, of course, approves of that. I thought for a moment that this song was gonna be all Phantom of the Opera there for a moment. Evidently a mistake I made in my guesstimation there.
Look what I found.
Soon the season there shall turn exceptionally cold, young Zagreus.
You think? You really do think that, don't you? Let's actually take the Crystal Beam. We do have the potential to get both of her duo boons with Aphrodite and Artemis. Maybe we can will that into existence. No, there you are. Yeah, I think I'm slowly starting to grow into these fisticuffs. Also, because, you know, the fists have originally belonged to Demeter, I kind of wanted to see some kind of special dialogue coming from her with this, about this. Or maybe at a later date. Stranger things have happened, right? Now, there you are. Done.
Olympus, I accept.
Oh no, my alarm clock. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Damn, that's very, very bad. That is very, very bad, because that means that I have to go to work soon. But no, we have to finish this run properly before that happens. Alright, get an extra dash in, and of course I take that. Oh man, imagine that extra dash being on a high rarity. Poseidon and Demeter together, or Poseidon and Demeter separately. Ah, this is a rough choice. It is a rough choice. I think we have to go with the duo boon, though. I'd rather take the stable power increase. The stable ×2 power increase, rather, than the chance of only getting one decent one. We start with Demeter.
You have my gratitude.
And we take. What do we take in here? Killing Freeze could be good. Arctic Blast could be decent at the very least. Heartic Blast is gonna be great if we get some other upgrades from her, but for the moment, let's just take the killing freeze.
A word of caution, little nephew. Never turn your back against the sea.
Alright, I take that. I take that advice.
Let's give him a show.
Oh, I almost kicked myself all the way into that explosion. That would have been a problem now, wouldn't it have been? It feels a little bit weird to get used to this, but it is very, very fun to play around with. A lot more fun than I initially thought. There you go, he's gonna die to the Maming effect, among other things. So see, there we go. Where's the next one? There's the last one. There. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, very well then, little Hades. Uncle's going to let you off the hook this time. Just mind your manners next we meet.
I will not. My manners will always be the absolute worst every time you and I are going to interact with one another. That is a solemn promise I make to you, Poseidon. My manners towards you, always the absolute worst.
Why not?
And look at that, we actually get a do one over here. The Crystal Clarity. I like. We do not really need any of these other options. I haven't played with Crystal Clarity in an odd while. So this is a most welcome opportunity.
Lerny, hiss once if you think you're going to lose.
I think that qualifies as Sim admitting that he doesn't have a hot chance of making it far today. Yeah, that maim damage. I feel like that is going to be the main problem with this weapon aspect. That maim damage is just going to get wasted an awful lot. There you go. Man, I love how often we can dash, and thanks to Hermes we can do it even more often. Lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Alright, there's the next set of fools for us to take out.
See you.
Take them all out, take them all to the trash. There you go. I almost got a crit there as well. And there goes the... not the last one. That is the last one. There we go. Don't have any of the debris follow my head. No way. Ooh. Hello out, I'm Daddy DeGrand. There you go. That was the maim damage paired with the crystal shots there. Good stuff.
Enjoy your magma bath.
No. Yeah, I think the more I'm playing this weapon aspect, the more I'm starting to grow into it, and I like it. We're also getting one more hammer soon-ish. So, what are we going to take in here? Let's go with Aphrodite. We're going with Aphrodite basically on a whim, just because I want to see... I did not want to... I don't even know what I sold off there. I did not want to. I hope it was nothing important. Oh, damn, that was bad. But yeah, let's see if we can get her other dual boon in here as well, just for fun and kicks, you know? Because I do seem to remember that it actually makes things go a little bit weird when you get both of them together. There's our hammer, speak of the devil.
More long spears?
I'm going to dash strike you all down like crazy. And he's dead. He's dead, he just doesn't know it yet. The maim damage wasn't even able to play out because the goddamn rupture damage was already enough to finish that job. Thank you. Put it here. He's dead. Yeah, the enemies are just not tanky enough for the maim damage to ever fully play out. It's more of a boss thing, I think. Rolling Knuckle. I wonder how that one will play out. Quake Cutter looks very, very strong in here. They buffed this damage to 90. I think it was 40 or so before. I'm not a big fan of Quake Cutter, I gotta say. It was pretty weird. How's Rolling Knuckle going to look? Concentrated Knuckle could also be nice. Let's try the Rolling Knuckle. Okay, one of them actually sounds differently. I think that is going to be the big swipe. the dash strike. That is going to deal a little bit of extra damage. I don't think we really needed that, but we needed to know what it does and how it interacts with all of this. Now, more enemies up in there. Boom. Thanks for the powerful explosion. Next up, we got more lasers coming out.
I can't.
Boom, kicked him in the face. He's dead. He's probably dead as well. Oh, he is very dead. And so is he. Aphrodite with the 3 nectar. That's not the one I wanted, but I take it regardless. Thank you very much. And this is a gold reroll opportunity. Artemis again. Artemis actually has quite a few boons that she could give us in this position.
Who else?
No, I'm not a big fan of this room. I think dashing and casting is probably our best bet here. There's more. Okay, we got all of the annoying ones out. Now the spear hero. He's also annoying, but he is not exploding annoying, I guess. Good stuff. And we can also shoot our Rothbacks into them. You are not going to respawn, not on my watch. Oh, there was one behind me. But you didn't get a hit out.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Now you gonna give me the Hunter's Mark. Gracefully accept it. More gems, of course I want them.
Champions of Elysium, now prove yourselves.
Yeah, prove yourselves to me. Damn. After that we're gonna go straight for the shop. Looking forward to it. Spear is over there, still being absolute scum. As per always. But we got through it all.
I should not be the supervisor here.
Oh, really?
There we go, 755. We are getting closer to buying the last pillar. Or have we already bought it? No, I think we still need it.
I'll take this one.
Dying Lament is gonna be nice. Dying Lament is gonna be very nice. And you know what? We do have it. We do have the sweet nectar. We might as well. We might as well take this. Now, my man Poseidon over here. Let's see if Asterius is going to comment on what we got. He is not.
Soul-sucking butterflies. Megara.
Soul-sucking butterflies were never meant to live a long and prosperous life. There you go. Simple and clean. Hydraulic Might could actually be nice. And it lasts for 10 seconds now, but the damage bonus is much, much smaller now. This one used to be like 100 to 200%. That was a speedrunner's dream. I think we'd still take it here.
Waves, right, Uncle?
And then we could go for the Aphrodite boon there in the challenge room, but we can't because we don't have enough heat. So we reroll for Poseidon again.
Don't do that.
Maimed them both for the delicious extra damage. And he is gonna bite the dust in a moment. There you go. I would imagine that the explosive dash upper for room clear would be pretty cool with this. But of course there's always the question if we can even get it, right? Can never quite guarantee things like that. But then again, I was not expecting to be able to maim our enemies with kicks either. So there's always a chance for the most improbable to happen. Damn, it came out. Gotcha. And got you too. Good stuff.
Lord Poseidon.
And Poseidon with the Mirage shot. Let's go.
Cheers, you two.
And we still got another rerolling opportunity. And Poseidon one more time. I gotta say, taking up that HP upgrade there wouldn't probably been the worst thing to do. But no. Okay, you know what? I just remembered something. Here's the thing. The gods said that their godly keepsakes help them track me down wherever I go, right? So if I take one of those keepsakes all the way to where Persephone resides, that should mean that the gods would also know where Persephone is. Right? I'm right about this, am I not? I should be very, very right about that.
On my authority.
Poseidon bringing in the sunken treasure. I'm taking that one because I actually can use some HP. Also the gems and the dankness. I'm not going to buy this one though. Gonna take the Eye of Lamia. Could go for Aphrodite. I could also grab ourselves some extra HP. But no, we go for Aphrodite. I want to grow strong. To the best of my ability in here. Next up, next up, next up. There's the last one. It was not the last one. Still more. Still more. There he is. Please be the last one for... Yeah, that was the last one. Good stuff. Not a particularly big fan of these jokers, but what are they gonna do about it, right? Good stuff. Don't let them explode on you. Something hit me, and I'm not a big fan of that, but we crit that guy like crazy.
I'm empty.
Hello, empty. I'm Daddy DeGrand. I'm also sick of that guy.
Lady Aphrodite.
And we get the broken resolve for even more tankiness. Let's go. Shopping time. And then we're gonna show us Zagreus and Theseus what our new piece of weaponry is all made of. Sweets run of extra damage, of course. Gonna take the palm, put this one into the... Hydraulic Might really does not benefit a lot from these pumps. It's a shame, really. I think we take the Typhon's Fury then. Some HP and then we are ready for the world. Anything fancy to say?
What are those bestial gloves of yours, blackguard? Beginning to show more of your true and savage nature here, perhaps?
Yes, I'm gonna go berserk on your face.
No. He bears the twin fists in the aspect of a king called Gilgamesh. That king, he too wrestled a beast-like man, who then became a friend. Maybe that's why I knew this fight would come.
What are you telling me, Asterius? Now is certainly not a good time for waxing philosophical, I think. And surely this King Gilgamesh of whom you speak is much more competent a fighter than this filth.
Ah, Theseus. You never disappoint when it comes to disappointing, don't you?
Where did she come from?
She came from the land of dreams.
Lord Zeus, I need your...
And that is where she went back to as well.
Testing me.
Yeah, Zeus being scum again over here.
Foul demon.
He bullhorned there, but he was standing right next to the guy. I thought I was safe there. I was evidently mislooking, sadly.
No.
Do it.
Not together.
There you go. Cerberus was doing it to the best of his ability, but it was not good enough, and then he fell. I brutalized them with my claws.
It's no use.
There we go. There's actually a bloodstain on the floor where... Do enemies leave bloodstains behind where they kill them? Oh my god, that's actually so weird. Did Theseus actually leave a bloodstain behind where he ended him? No. Right?
Time to be a little short of coin.
No. Right? Of course I sell off the sweet nectar. We got some benefit out of it.
I'll take it.
Take this one as well.
What do I get?
Ignited E-Core, that's not particularly good. What do we do now? What do we do next? I don't think there's anyone we truly need in here. But yeah, we definitely try to bring in the Frostbitten Horn all the way to Persephone one of these days. Not soonish, we see how fast we can dry out her conversations before we do that. I mean, we can't do it now because we did bring it to her very early on, regardless. Is there any god we truly need to see in here? I don't think there really is at this point. I don't think there truly is. In which case, you know, let's just pack some extra damage in here. And you know what? Bring in the extra ignited E-Core. Let's move extra fast in here. Yeah, bringing some fire in your step, Zagreus. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I don't think we really need a lot of things in here to make this run stand out even more. I don't think we really need all that much. You're already pretty strong. I mean, if Poseidon is offering again, we're gonna take that. Sunken treasure, boiling point. Boiling point could actually be pretty nice in here. Let's take it. And I am going to grab that anvil as well. We have one more reroll as well. I'm going to grab that anvil just on account of me wanting to see what other hammer upgrades we could get. Kicked my way all the way over there just to get that extra damage in there.
Do that.
Kicked in the face.
Can't do that.
Oh, it's so sweet. It is very, very sweet. Usually rush kick would probably not be as necessary as it is right now because we have picked up the Poseidon dash. I wonder what other dash could be great for this. I mean, Athena is almost always great for this weapon, or for most fists for that matter at the very least. Mag attack. Oh, demolishing. Absolute demolishing, I love it. Let's take the Arctic Blast here, I guess.
Hope this can get me out of here.
Not enough money yet for the anvil, but we will get there. Let's go for Artemis. She could maybe give us a legendary, right? I don't know. Do we have the prayer exit for that?
Not yet.
I've actually lost track of that somewhat fiercely. I don't know. Maybe. Only one way to find out, I guess. Destruction is good. There's one more well. And we got the money to absolutely make that work for us. Let's see. Stygian Shard, I mean, sure.
Should be useful.
And even more movement speed. We are getting faster and faster all the time. And we got one more fight to go through. And that's it for you. In a perfect world, you will try to stack the Maming effect together with the extra damage you get from putting a cast on into your enemies. Of course, we can't do that, because we decided to go for Demeter's cast in here. But I would imagine that being a pretty decent call of action in most cases.
In the name of Hades.
Now, support fire, clean kill, hidebreaker. All of these are surprisingly disappointing, but the support fire is gonna do the most there. Alright, anvil time.
Hit me, Daedalus.
Lost the rush kick, got the quake cut and the concentrated knuckle. Oh my god, I was sliding there. Did you see that? How was I sliding there? Look at that, I'm sliding as I'm attacking. It's like these attacks give me momentum that actually lets me move forward. But not always. There, you see that? That's actually kind of funny. Alright, we got the quake cut. Let's see how that looks. Same as usual. We actually do not get the quake cut with our dash upper. Only with our regular special. For better or worse. Alright, good. Now we are in the know. I mean, for all we know, you could probably make a case for just never actually using your regular attacks again. You could just go for the dash special and then regular specials ongoing. I think that could actually be also working. Like this, you know, get a debuff in, maybe put a cast onto your enemies and then just go wild. Oh, there we go, we're done.
Olympus, I accept this message.
We are done in here. We're gonna make ourselves even more tanky. Grab this. No extra money lying around here. Sadly, no. That means we can't get one of the big pumps. Or we can get the small one. And there's a fish. There's a fish. Please be a stone wall, for I need gems. I need all the gems I can get my hands on. Come on. There!
You're mine.
Nope, just a scuttle.
A fine catch.
We could have gotten a finer catch, I guess. Gonna come to your place in a moment. We're gonna put this one into the crystal beam, I guess.
Prince Zagreus once more offers to Cerberus one of his favorite sacks.
He is gonna love it. He's gonna like this one a lot. Of that I am very, very sure. Alright. The new fist aspect versus the god of the underworld. The god of the dead. Hades, we are gonna show you a good time.
All right, we made it, Malphon. Appreciate you lending me the might of Gilgamesh.
That looked fancy.
Resorting to mere fisticuffs with me. Though how you got Malphon to look like that, I've no idea. Pray tell, whose monstrous claws are those? A manticore's?
These claws, I'll have you know, Father, belonged once to an ancient god king known as Gilgamesh. You ever meet?
Provided he was flesh and blood at some point, then he resides within my realm. Presumably within ELYSIUM somewhere, sadly bereft of his manticore claws thanks to you. Come, show me what they can do.
Okay, first of all, why thanks to me? I did not take them from me, and you should know that. You do know how these weapons work these days, don't you? Okay, it's gone. He probably just wanted to raid out my hydraulic extra attacking power.
Prepare.
I am well prepared. Kill him. Maimed him. Let him regenerate.
Let's come back.
Let him come back. Okay, you're not supposed to put cast downs into me. That hurt a little bit. That hurt a lot. We have to be very, very mindful about the special because it still makes him deal extra damage to us. Artemis.
You are the prey, not me.
Oh, we are gonna change that mindset around in a moment. Come on, end him. Before he ends us! Ooh, he got a lot of damage on us in no time, and I'm not a big fan.
We are not finished.
We are getting awfully close to being finished, though. That hurts a little bit. Oh, that was a big crit we got out of that Artemis aspect there. Not Artemis aspect. Artemis Wrath effect there. We have to play this one a bit smarter than usual. Good stuff. Lasers. We are safe. We are safe.
I'm out.
We are very safe over here. And we are done.
Then go. See what awaits you in this realm.
If there's anything I want you to take away from this run, it is that Hades won't hit me unless I want him to hit me. The moment I made the conscious decision of not wanting to get hit by him, I wasn't getting hit anymore. I'm just flexing. I'm just flexing. I was just having a good moment there. Alright, let's see. Give me my rewards. He's actually doing a little bit of a Naruto run right now. Not quite as elegantly, but because of all the movement speed increases, it actually doesn't look as goofy as it could. Alright, we leave. We leave. My shift starts in 1 minute. I'm late. Good stuff. Oh, I just realized that you can actually dash by keeping the button pushed down. That's good. That's actually very, very good.
So bright.
Your eyes will get used to the idea.
Is that you, Zagreus?
It is I, Zagreus. I am also here. Ah, man, I feel like I always need to take a little moment to just look around in here every time I come in here. Just because she has such a precious place over here. And those murderous farming tools.
Son, I have to ask you, how much do you know about your relatives upon Olympus?
I mostly know what they tell me about themselves.
I think I know quite a bit by now. I've been in steady contact with Athena, Zeus, and other members of the family ever since I first left Father's house. They've been assisting me in getting here.
No. Zagreus, what have you done? You've led them here?
Apparently so, yes?
No, they think I'm trying to escape from Father so that I can join them on their mountaintop. At least I think that's what they think. Most of them, anyway.
But then, does Hades know of this? That Olympus is involved?
He knows.
He does. Both he and Nyx. In fact, it's Nyx who put me and Olympus into contact. I could never have broken free of the underworld if not for their help.
So Nyx and Hades are against each other then? and Olympus is helping you. But they don't know I'm here as far as you're aware.
Apparently so.
That's right, more or less. Nyx and Father seem to put up with each other. Don't seem to have much of a choice. Though ever since I learned of you, Nyx has been helping me to find you, while Father's tried to stop me.
That fool. What was he thinking? What is he thinking? Do you suppose he thinks that he's protecting me from them? Oh no.
Oh, is this where the mother comes in?
I think maybe he does think so indeed. Because now having met my relatives upon Olympus, I can definitely see that they can be a bit vindictive about things.
Oh yeah, that's a very, very mild way to put it.
Vindictiveness runs in the family, my son. Then if Olympus is involved, that would explain a lot. I'm here, not there with them, as you can see. But, oh, it seems we'll have to speak some more when next you return.
That sounds exactly how it shall be.
When I return.
Yeah, I'm kinda amazed that the Olympians in general have been awfully quiet about everything that has transpired so far.
That was interesting.
But yeah,
He's finally returned.
that was our first run with the new weapon aspect.
Put in a house contractor order to keep that codex of yours sorted, lad.
Oh?
Now that you know so many on Olympus, figured it must be a lot keeping track of all their blessings and such.
Oh yeah, we already bought that.
Yes, that should definitely come in handy, sir. I'm still getting a handle on everything I can do with all the Olympians' powers fused with mine.
You know, we haven't actually looked into that. Let's see. Olympian gods, and then press... I don't know what button that is. That button. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just see the list in here. And it even tells you the prerequisites. That's awfully quiet. That's awfully nice. Infernal Soul active. That is great. That is very, very good. Okay, hang on a second. Artemis. Give me Artemis. Artemis. There she is. The legendary. You want to see once and for all what the prerequisites for this one are. Para points, support fire, and exit wounds. Mark does not count. Now we know. Now we know. Good stuff. Alright. Makes me very happy. Makes me very happy. Now whenever we are unsure about something, we can just look it up in-game.
Think of giving Thanatos a break, Father? He seems to have more than his fair share of work of late.
Blame the blasted mortals for perishing so easily, or blame Lord Ares prior to accusing me. With their surface wars, not only do they kill each other readily, but also often subsequently perish from the consequences of it all.
What wars? What's going on up there? Why don't the other Olympians do something?
Bah, how should I know? The mortals are equipped to settle their petty differences by any number of means. You have to make room for them all sooner or later, regardless.
That's certainly a way of looking at it.
First of all, that. Second of all, you know, Olympus is actually trying to get in contact with you, Hades, so you could know these things if you were actually reading them.
My mother was quite concerned to learn Olympus has been aiding me. Haven't you put her in danger by involving them? Was there no other way?
No, there was not. She has been in danger all along. I concealed her, yes, even from me. But it is not enough. I do not think that you could have found her without the Olympians. And if I did not reveal your existence to them, if they discovered who you are, it would be worse.
Ugh, what a mess. How are we going to fix this?
The Olympians maintain belief that you are trying to reach them. I trust we can sustain this understanding for a long, long time. Perhaps not forever, but long enough to discover a solution. Perhaps with your birthmother's help.
Perhaps.
I'll be careful.
Perhaps. I feel like we still missed too many pieces of the picture.
Even Aphrodite herself seemed to know we were involved. It's not like I've been going around boasting. You wanted to keep things quiet, didn't you?
Well, I did do a lot of boasting in your regard, Zagreus. I apologize, but also I do not apologize.
Zagreus, are you happy with how things are between us now? Or do you have a problem with it?
Well, I could do without the kill or be killed stuff, if we're being honest. That part is still a little weird, but otherwise, yes, I mean, I'm happy. You're you.
Then that's enough. Let them say what they want. What does it matter? We're gods. The things they say about us, even other gods, You pay too much attention to it, it'll drive you out of your mind.
She is not wrong.
But I know how important your career is to you. This won't create a problem.
We've already crossed that bridge, I think. Stop worrying.
I like Mac's attitude about these things.
Here's all I caught.
You know, once you have spilled the milk, there's no point fussing over it, right? I think she does have a pretty good point there. The theme, Deathly, and the columns we can now buy.
Here you go. Anything to liven things up even the slightest bit around here.
There we go.
Betrayed by my own contractor.
Well, I mean, money talks, right? And, I see. So this is why we did not see the checkbox here. There was actually still stuff that we are just now able to buy. A heroic sculpture and the fountain. Interesting. Alright, we are not quite done yet. Not quite done at all. But we'll get there in time. Oh my god, we need many more gems now. We need 8,500 gems in total. 9,500 gems, my mistake. 9,500. God damn it. Alright. Alright, game. Alright. The Godlike King, I take that. Thank you. Oh my god, okay. So, we just finally got the darkness done, but now the gems pull me back in. But we'll get there in time. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new Fist aspect as much as I did. I was a little bit skeptic at first, but there's a lot of very cool things going on with them. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing a bit more coming out of them in the future. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days, and please stay as awesome as you are.